The Super Bowl is about to start. In fact, by the time most of you hear this video, it would have already been started. And we knew there was going to be a new Doctor Strange trailer coming out tonight during the Super Bowl. But guess what? Marvel dropped it early at around 6:19 p.m., about 10 minutes before the Super Bowl. And I want to talk about Doctor Strange and the Multiverse of Madness trailer number 2. Movie's coming out in May, directed by Sam Raimi. This movie looks absolutely wild visually. Visually, it looks completely insane, dude. These special effects, like, there's these effects of, like, Strange's face, like, peeling off, and, you know, it's stuff that they've been able to somewhat do before, but it's so sharp and pristine and so well done and so just damn near horrifying. The final shot in this trailer looks legitimately creepy, bro, where he's got all the arms and everything, like, Sam Raimi, who of course is known for the Evil Dead trilogy. That was his first big project before he did stuff like The Quick and the Dead, and of course the Spider-Man trilogy. He knows horror, but he does a lot of comedy horror as well. But this looks to be a pretty damn serious and bleak movie, like a serious story. What looks to be going on, and the trailer doesn't give away anything plot-wise, is Doctor Strange and Wanda have to work together to stop another threat, which looks like it's going to be Doctor Strange and Wanda. Now, I've discussed spoilers on this channel a few months ago, but like we always say, we don't know which of these is true and which is not true. But the story of it being filled with cameos, I'm pretty sure that's true. And this trailer does confirm one of the biggest rumors that people have been wondering about for a very long time, and that is Patrick Stewart is indeed Professor Xavier in this movie. He's in the trailer. You hear his voice, got the British accent, and he's sitting there, the leader of the Illuminati, part of an alternate timeline version of the Illuminati. It's not the same Professor Xavier from the X-Men Fox movies, but it is like the same archetype. You know, it's still Patrick Stewart. And at one point, the Strange and Wanda run into him. So that was a big rumor. I discussed it on this channel. That's been going around for a while. There was pre-rendered concept art of them, of Wanda and Xavier fighting. And there's even a shot in the trailer that was straight up revealed a long time ago in, I think it was Heavy Spoilers' video. And he talked about how there's two Wandas. And one Wanda wants to make her children a reality. And the other Wanda wants to keep the balance of, you know, what's true and what's not, and they're going to use the multiverse to do it. So there's a scene where, like, Wanda's, like, from WandaVision, it looks like, is pointing at the Scarlet Witch Wanda's forehead, and that appears to be the battle. And I remember hearing that one of the big battles by the end of the film is is Wanda versus Wanda, and then later on we get a Doctor Strange versus Doctor Strange, because it looks like the villain is either another variant Doctor Strange or Doctor Strange from the What If show, the one that went nuts. Now again, this could all be trailer trickery. They've done this before, but as far as getting me hyped for the trailer, I'm glad they didn't show all the cameos, because I feel like too much is too much. Shuma Gorath was in this, there's a few other characters, but you don't want to give everything away, right? Especially not with all the different rumors that have been going around about all kinds of wild, like Hugh Jackman. Guys, the rumor mill for this movie is extremely, extremely hard. One of the biggest one, this and Spider-Man. Because think about it, there weren't that many rumors for Black Widow or for Eternals. People didn't care. Even Far From Home didn't have that many rumors. Endgame did, but that was a huge movie. This one, on the other hand, yeah, it's been going nuts with the cameos. And the fact that Professor Xavier is in this trailer, it's confirmed. You see the back of his head and everything. It really, really shows that anything can happen in the MCU. Anything can happen. Carl Mordo is in it, which I was wondering about because I wasn't sure if... I knew he was going to be in the movie. We all knew that, but I wasn't sure what his role was going to be. Because if you remember... after, in the Doctor Strange post-credit scene, he's there. And we never got a resolution to his character. Like, he wasn't in any of the other movies. He wasn't in Infinity War. He wasn't in Endgame. So we really weren't sure, when that story would pay off. Or if they would even continue it. But I've also heard that the Carl Mordo in this movie, or at least in the trailer, is another variant. So... with what happened with Loki, and what happened, of course, also in Spider-Man No Way Home, this idea of variant storylines, variant characters in the Marvel storylines. Anything can happen at this point, and with that, they can pretty much do anything. They do discuss. There's a scene with Wong where Wong talks about how Strange opened up the multiverse, and it looks like they're referring to what happened in No Way Home, but it's not directly referenced. It's almost like when what Doctor Strange did in No Way Home by opening up the multiverse may have had deeper consequences than what was just in that story. What happened to Spider-Man and the villains from the other movies, that's one thing. But it looks like, there may be something else that, like another side effect of Doctor Strange's spell, along with whatever the hell Kang did. See, I'm wondering what Kang the Conqueror and what he did in Loki. I'm wondering what kind of an effect that had on all of this. Like, I'm wondering if what Kang did is kind of like, because he went back to the beginning of time and changed the TVA, it's almost like he's the one that created the multiverse. It's almost like it was just one universe thanks to the TVA, but Kang went back. But if Kang was already in charge, it was obviously a variant of Kang. So it's very interesting. I want to go back and watch Loki again, because the ending of that show with that long exposition, I want to watch it again now after watching No Way Home and see if it changes sort of my perspective on it, Because I think what happened was that Kang went back to the beginning of time, and then the end of Loki actually created the multiverse that would become, remember, you have to think fourth dimensionally here. He's going back to the beginning of time, and thus that would create the Raimi verse and the Andrew Garfield universe and other stuff like that. That could very well be what happened. And they're just using Loki as an explanation about where the multiverse came from. That's what it sounds like to me. We know Kang's going to be in the Ant-Man movie, but I don't know if it's going to be in this one. But there's all kinds of wild rumors about Tom Cruise playing a variant Tony Stark, who controls the Ultrons, that Ultron actually didn't go nuts in this version and that he controls them. James Spader's coming back for that. There's rumors of Deadpool. There's rumors of Hugh Jackman. There's rumors of, other Fox X-Men characters, cameos from people who have been gone. Chris Evans is rumored to make a cameo in this movie. It's completely wild. There's even a rumor that the Fantastic Four will actually be introduced in this movie as part of the Illuminati, because that's how it was in the comics, even though Iron Man was one of the members. It's obviously different, but you could introduce Reed Richards in this film. There's a lot of things to talk about, y'all. But I just want to talk about the trailer and just say that you have to see this thing, bro. It's explosive, it's wild, it's unpredictable, it's just completely nutty. And it is something that I do look forward to seeing, man. This movie looks to be as big. I don't know if it'll make as much money as No Way Home, but it's definitely going to be one of the bigger MCU movies. It's been postponed for May, so full speed ahead for this one, folks. Only a few months away. Anyways, what did you think about the trailer? Let me know in the comments. Give me your theories, and I will talk to y'all real soon.